Why is it not racing? Alright, so today I'm gonna try to learn some anatomy. Some live drawing, I guess. Let me make this slightly darker. Make it slightly thicker, slightly darker. So you can see. Still want it darker. Alright, good for now, I guess. Alright, so today I'm gonna try to learn some live drawing. I'll watch some videos and then we'll see, I guess. It does seem pretty hard to start because you have like all these, if you think about the body, it's like super complicated. You have all these muscles, all these skeletons, all this stuff, and it's just hard to start, I guess. It's just intimidating. Thankfully, I don't have to like cut up any bodies like they did in the old days. I could just like look it up on the internet, look up diagrams and stuff like that. Hopefully it's not too hard, you know. Obviously I'm only a beginner, so I'm probably gonna have to do basic shapes first, which is kind of have to. I'm trying to search up some tutorials, and oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many. There's like a billion videos of everything. It's just, yeah. Which one should I choose? I don't know. Just pick one, I guess. Nothing else. So let's start with basic proportions first. We have the head. Kind of have this curl right here. It's not that important right now. I'm just trying to see. So it says this is about a half. Another half. So the waist is about a half. The waist is about, or I guess the crotch area would be about half of the whole body. This on top would be another half. The elbow is a half of the shoulder. And then from the wrist to the shoulder is another half. So obviously these are like basic proportions that as a beginner you should learn. And then obviously, eventually you'll have them memorized pretty much. Kind of like intuition. And then from the knees, the knee is half of the whole bottom portion here. And then I believe this is not counting the feet. And this is not counting the wrist. Alright, I got that so far. And obviously people have like different proportions, so it's not gonna be the same for everybody, obviously. Some people have longer legs, some people are like NBA players, they have super long everything, you know. Why is it not racing? Alright, there you go. Okay, so we got the head, square, another square. I just learned proportion, but I'm not super focused on that right now. I made this a little bit too long, but I could kind of correct it with this. Again, as a beginner, you don't want to be like, obviously you want to learn, but you don't want to be like too perfect about everything because you're just going to paralyze yourself. And then when you paralyze yourself, you get all nervous, and then you just don't want to draw anymore because you're too perfectionist. So you just try to chill. And then I had that problem, so that's why I'm explaining it here. And then this looks cool, this waist thing. Legs are kind of thick here. Oh, I ran out of space for the feet. And the shoulder here. The arms. So about the waist here. Draw the end of the wrist, other arm here. Alright, not too bad. I need more space. For the feet, it should be something like this. And it's like a front view right here. Honestly, this part is not in proportion because I ran out of space, but I think it's pretty good. I can just imagine. It's kind of frustrating because I draw this, but in my head I draw this like super cool. He has like this super cool sword, super cool armor, ninja headband, all this stuff. Super cool, but I can't put it on paper because I'm not good enough. So hopefully I'll get there one day. So yeah, try not to make it flat, I guess. Just try to make it more 3D because people are in 3D. Humans are gonna be in 3D, obviously. Even like 2D cartoons, they're still like somewhat in 3D. This is what's in my head, and then this is my drawing.
So don't make top box.
What's narration? Just be aware of where your stuff is, where your shoulders are, where your knees are. Hips, spine moves a lot, so yeah. Neck, especially these parts where they move a lot. Just be wary of where they are because they move with the body in a certain way. Your knees move this way. They do not move this way because they would snap. So just be careful. And then this also, you want to learn this because it's translated into the drawing. It appears more, if you know how it bends, then it appears more real, especially during poses with obvious movement. What's narration? For females, the shoulders are going to be narrower, and the hips are going to be slightly wider. So I'll give one example here. Maybe like a slightly smaller everything, slightly smaller neck. Kind of like a longer spine here. I'm just imagining drawing Colleen. So I don't know why I said that. I just like Colleen. I don't know. The arms. So you can tell there's no like hair or anything, but you could sort of see that this is a female compared to the last one. Like I said, draw it 3D and then not flat because humans are not flat, so yeah. Sorry, I ran out of space again. I need to think more, sorry. I ran out of space. Something like that though. And then for the shoulders, try to merge these because obviously they don't float. Merge these. Merge these. If I drew them correctly. Bossy. Some stuff you draw is gonna be goofy. That's what it is. Some stuff you draw is gonna be goofy, alright? Just have to be okay with that. So for me, the plan is I'm going to practice a lot drawing them like this. I'm gonna just look at different poses, different like stills and images of movies and shows and stuff like that. Also potentially like anime characters or more 2D characters. But I'm gonna just draw them like this, and then I draw this a lot, so I can get comfortable with that. And then when I'm feel good, then I'll move on to like all the muscle stuff. I don't know how long that's gonna take. It could be 2 months, it could be 2 years, I don't know. But that is the plan with this anatomy stuff. And then I'll probably will show some other stuff. But yeah, that's the plan. You probably don't want to see me in the first few drawings that I do, so yeah. Alright, I'm done with this for now. I need to go practice and see you on the next video.